Whew, what a mess. What a mess, but we're gonna try to straighten it up today. Good morning, everybody. Good morning from a day here at the beach in the Philippines. And we moved this Obai Kubo, this NIPA hut that we were using for some shade and storage and keep my boat under before we built that other cover there, that permanent steel cover. And I don't know, I just didn't want to instantly discard it and thought we could use it for a while longer. And so we got the neighborhood together and picked it up and carried it. And it cost a little bit of chicken feed adobo, and it cost some soda pops, a few little snacks, and a few bottles of Tanduai, and it is done. It is done. Well, I'm gonna work on it here today, and I've got my little electric chainsaw down here, my tape measure and all, and I'm gonna go around and measure all these legs as I was talking about previously, because they weren't the same length up there. That was on a slope, the way it was built, and so they're just all mixed matched around the height. So the first thing I'm gonna do is go around and get everything cut to one uniform height, and then we're gonna pull the structure around with some straps and stuff straight, put some posts up in the middle, and just slowly work it and bring it all back up nice and plumb and square and rigid, and we'll get it all back to some good usable condition, and it looked nice as well. So that's what's happening on that. Well, it's break time here, and we've been out here really busting our tail ends on this. We got temporary braces everywhere, as you see everywhere, but we've been digging in. We had this one dug out huge earlier, but we put sand back around it to help stabilize this. But we gotta dig it again and straighten the pole up. And the sand, that's an easy task. We're digging in here deep. We're digging in here. And how much you see these sloped on both sides is how much the peak needs to go up so that it'll all be back straight again. Probably still looks like heck to you, and that's okay. But we've been able to remove a bunch of the bamboo bracing, and we're getting it dug in, set in. We'll get it, all of it lined up, squared up the best that we can. And it's coming along, you know. First 2 hours in the morning, of course, you're trying to get tools and everything out and gather stuff up and all, and kind of make a game plan. So for the first 2 hours, I think that we've made a tremendous success. Now this thing's gonna be different than what it was up there when my boat was parked. These poles like this that's yanked loose right now, we won't need these in here anymore. Like these that are stuck in like this and over here, because we're gonna have a row of center posts down through here that's taking that load. Before, we wanted to keep a gap down the middle for the boat to be underneath and that driveway to go through there. So it's gonna lessen up all those materials. It'll open it up in here down the sides, more usable space. It'll definitely feel bigger. Well, we're starting to get it all up straight. We got a new main pole in the front right here. We got some braces temporary. We're filling in the holes. Miller's pouring water in around them to make the sand pack. And we got a hole that we dug back here. It's off now that we got this thing squared back up. So June, aka Dean, is filling in the old hole to dig a new hole, and we're removing a few more of the braces. But man, it's starting to come together. Man, you see here, living on the beach, you got these sexy ladies go walking by. Hey sexy girl, what's your name? Huh? Actually, it looks pretty good, man. Yeah. Make it 155 because it's gonna press down some. This part of them, don't put all. Just put some. That's enough. But you gotta get in the middle. In the middle. Okay, I'm gonna help you here. Joelle's carving out some pins and then chisel out a hole in that bamboo down below a little ways, and we got that cradle, and then when you strap that binder around in it, you got that pin around instead of a little nail. A nail will split the bamboo, even if you use any nail, big, little. Of course you could pre-drill it, but this is the best way. So this is some really thick bamboo, one of those real thick posts split down. Man, that stuff right there will last forever. Here's one we did a long time ago right here. Just pin it through. I had this old really thick bamboo right here. You see that's that thick stuff. And we put it deep down in there to each side of this new pole. And we filled some old concrete rubble in around it and stone. And then we're putting sand in around there. And he's bringing up water here from the beach he's getting. And pour down there and make all that sand settle in all those voids. Just pour it right here. Right here. Right here. Anyway, then we're locking this in with binder right here. So this thinner bamboo, if it ever eventually tries to rot in the ground or something there, it's locked to this. And I'll come back and we'll drill and pin this across through here too. I'll take a paddle bit through this really thick stuff. Yeah, it's ready. Yeah. And same thing over there. We put a double up on it, and we're gonna do that all around in here to make these things strong, because that ordinary bamboo will eventually rot in the ground. What's the matter, bro? You lose your slippers? You know this dog's always digging a hole. I left one where it's just sticking up a little bit, so he'll see it. Well, it's in the afternoon right now. It's 3 o'clock break time. We just walked away from it. Man, we have made so much progress. And all we like is getting, I mean, we got more than this, but as far as the main structure, we got a new pole we need to put in on that corner. We just yanked one out right there where that brace is. And it was an old one. We're gonna update it with a new one. Yeah, it's down too low right there. can't put, yeah, that you can't put this rope here around this side. Yeah, and then around all of it. Don't put it real low. Yeah, I want it stretched out some. Yeah.
Okay. Work.
Ah, that looks good. You need some too big? Here, let me get you, huh? I don't have no grapes, but I can get you some too big and throw it on you. Yeah, the tiger is out of the cage. The tiger is out.
You make there, bro. That there, take it, bro.
The tiger is out of the cage. Hey, angry bird. We made you a perch. The perch for the angry bird. Let's see. So we're down here near Gimbal, going outside of Pereira, and I'm looking for more of these mahogany posts, man. So they're loading some out there on my truck right now. I like these guys down here, man. They're just really cool. They're willing to jump right on it and help you. And there's some other places nearby me there, man. You'll pull up, they don't even talk to you yet, like you don't even exist. So snooze, you lose is what the saying is. Snooze, you lose. And I got quite a bit more to buy. They just don't know it yet. And just seeing who treats me right, gives me a fair price, gives me good service. And right now, there's between where these guys are and where I live, there's probably 4 or 5 other places, sawmills and all, but none of them have the positive attitude these guys right here have, so I really like them. I'm gonna buy some planks. I'll probably go with something like this. continuing on here with my carnivore diet, my elimination lifestyle. So first of all, check this out, man. More of our hens, my young pullets have turned to hens now, and they are laying eggs. So we're getting way more eggs nowadays. These are some of their smaller, younger eggs, and as the hen matures, they'll get a little bit bigger like these are. This is one of our chickens we raised, and we put them in the freezer. And I cooked this morning in that turbo, which is kind of like an air fryer. This is the pot to it, and it's over the top here, and it has fan force and that radiant heat coming down. Carnivore, yes, but I stuffed it with some lemongrass, some basil, a couple chilies, and a few malunga leaves. And so it's stuffed in there, and I put about a half stick of butter, as well as I put sea salt, and I put some good coarse pepper on it. So it's not really, I'm gonna be eating the lemongrass, nothing, but I wanted that natural flavoring, man. It's super good. So I'm not gonna say I'm being mega strict, but I'm not really eating the other stuff, but I did put it in for flavoring. And man, it smells so good with that lemony smell, man. It smells really good. Man, look at that NIPA hut sitting all up straight and tight and right now, man. Look at that, boy, sitting all up straight, tight and right. But what they're doing right now is replacing bad NIPA. It's all getting a nice straight, clean look. Look at this. Up here in the top, the guys got up here and we put one support all the way across. I told them to put one long one through the middle. And then Joel said, kick some braces down also. And I said, absolutely. So we got all that up in there, nice and strong, looking good. And they're getting all the net repaired right now.